Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm back to kind of end the year with a book video. It's been a while since I've done a book video. It's also been a week and a bit since I put a vlog style video up, and that's because I started a winter reset glow up video, but I think I'm going to continue that and aim that for the new year. So I can have it as a new year kind of glow up and book a proper facial and everything, because obviously with Christmas coming up, slots are very limited and there's different days off. But back to this video, I have seen a certain book everywhere. It's a hockey romance, male romance, and I don't know if you can see the screen here, but it is Heated Rivalry. I just bought it on my Kindle to read it. It's by Rachel Reed. I've seen it everywhere, and I tend to be kind of wary about really popular books online because there's been a lot that I have not liked. There's also been a lot that I have, so it's very 50-50 for me. Either I'm going to really enjoy it or I'm not, which I guess is kind of most books for a lot of people, including me. So it has little to nothing to do with if it's popular, but people I really like watching and have similar taste to have really enjoyed it. So I'm jumping on the Heated Rivalry train, and my plan is to read it hopefully quickly and then watch the series. So we will get on with this. I'm actually so excited. I did look up if you had to read book one in the series, and I guess it's kind of like Windy City in the fact of they're slightly interconnected, but they're also standalone books, so you don't have to read the other books. But if I really enjoy this one, then I might go back and read book one in the series and the others if I really enjoy them. But I'm so excited. I'm now 10% way through. We've just gotten past the prologue and we're a couple chapters in to Heated Rivalry, and I'm enjoying it. It is a lot more spicy and smutty than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully that kind of simmers away at some point and we get more actual story, but I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm cutting a chunk out of my day, an hour probably ish, to just read, and then I will actually get on with other stuff. But I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't see myself DNFing because there's still loads of the book to go, but I feel like if it doesn't go into a proper story, I'm probably lean more towards not enjoying it as much, which is very disappointing. It's also very disappointing that I think Heated Rivalry isn't available on Prime in Spain, but I might use my VPN to look, or it wasn't when I first looked, but it might be now because it's been out for quite a little bit. But my hope is to get through this pretty quickly and then I don't know what just happened. I malfunctioned, and then show you guys short clip reactions of me watching the TV show. Obviously I can't put the TV show in the actual video because it's gonna get copyrighted, but I will leave the audio one, so if you've seen it you can know kind of what points I'm at, and then you'll get to see some of my reactions, and I'll give my opinion both on the book and then obviously the adaptation. But I am very excited to see the series. Obviously that excitement will probably either grow or get smaller depending on how much I enjoy the book. I do know one of the booktubers that I love and have been watching for ages, which is Larry, She DNF'd the book but really enjoyed the series. So there's hope either way. The afternoon of the day after the day you just saw me, if that makes sense. Essentially yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday. No, yesterday was Monday, today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday. And I am, I think, 40 something% way through. I do need to put my glasses on. I just got a shower after doing a workout and stuff, so I obviously don't have my glasses on. I did put my pyjamas on. I'm obsessed with them. I got them over Christmas from my parents, and they have like cute little pastries on, like blueberry toast, like a berry pie. There's cinnamon rolls on here, croissants with coffee or hot chocolates. Yeah, I just love them. I am 44% through Heated Rivalry. I have about 3 hours of reading left before I finish it. I'm on page 168. And I'll be honest, the first 10% when I first updated you, I did not think I was gonna enjoy this book as much as I have been enjoying it. I'm really excited to see where it goes. I definitely think I'm going to read the rest of this series. Obviously this is book 2 in the series it's from, which I can't remember the name of, but I will put it up on the screen somewhere. And I think it's like 4 or 5 books long. So I'm going to go back and read book 1, and this is book 2, and then I'll read book 3 and 4 and whatever else there is. I do have a few books that I need to get through anyway, ones that I started towards the end of the year and then fell into Christmas chaos slump and didn't actually read that much. I have a couple of them on Kindle, and then I have one in physical, but I will do them in a different video of like finishing books I'm in the middle of. I have hiccups and it's really annoying me. And yeah, I'm nearly halfway through, very much enjoying it. The only thing that's bothering me is I can't figure out how to say the Russian's name. I can't remember if it's, I don't know if it's like Ilya or Ilya or Elia. I'm not sure. I will find out eventually, I assume. I don't know if I'll get round to watching the TV show fully in this video, but I'm aiming to finish this today, watch maybe episode 1 and 2, I don't know how long the episodes are of the series, give you a little review type thing, and probably leave the video there because I want to get this uploaded pretty soon. I think this might be the first video coming out in 2026, which is crazy. My aim is to have at least one video every single Saturday. I'm going to upload Saturday, and I need to figure out uploading times, because obviously I'm in Spain and so times to the US and everything are all different, so I need to figure out uploading schedule. I do enjoy that I can pre-upload videos. That has been really helpful. I'm trying to think what else. And there'll be a couple of times you might get multiple videos a week from me. I'm aiming to have this one out and done by tomorrow so I can upload it earlier in the week, and then I have one planned for the weekend on Saturday for when you're watching this, depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching it way past when I put it up, then the second video is probably up by now. But I'm trying to stick to a schedule and be more productive and upload more and grow my channel and try not to put myself in a box. I will be doing obviously book videos a lot more than I was towards the end of last year, but I still want to do my vlogs and different videos here and there. It mainly like vlogs, but I also might do some sit down chat videos like Q&A, or my makeup routine, or my curl routine, which is still a work in progress. But yeah, I think I got sidetracked just a little bit. Really enjoying it, aiming to finish it today, and I will see where I get up to. I think I'm gonna put a YouTube video on in the background, which has been really helpful. I just put it on low volume and I watch, it's weird, I watch it but I don't watch it because I'm focusing on the book, but it's nice to have some noise on in the background. And it's really weird because if it was any other type of background noise, like I hate reading in public. I used to take books with me in class because we'd have hours where we were free and stuff, and I couldn't focus unless I had music on, blocking out the background noise of people talking. But having a series or movie or YouTube video on in the background at home, I'm fine with, which is kind of a little bit strange, I think. It's Wednesday now. My dog's upstairs with me because fireworks just got set off at like 12 p.m. on an afternoon, but yesterday was the Spanish Three Kings, which is kind of the equivalent of their, well, it is the equivalent of their Christmas. So we brought her upstairs with me so that she can settle under the blanket and stuff. Hello! I'm now 62, I think, percent way through of Heated Rivalry, and I'm loving it so much, genuinely so much. I've been looking everywhere to try and find the actual series, and I've yet to find it, but I will make it my mission to find it because I want to see how it translated into an actual series. I think maybe like a slight spoiler, Rose is so sweet, like love her, and I think Rozanoff and Hollander's relationship is kind of really cute, and that I heard a song yesterday, and the second I heard it I was like, this is so them. And I can't remember, I think it was a Lizzie McAlpine or McAlpine song, but I can't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was like Pushing It Down or whatever it is, or Staying. It was one of them, and I was listening to it and all I could think about was them, which is like so insane that I have songs that remind me of certain couples or books. It happens quite often. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, there has been a lot of things highlighted in the book. The cute moment, this is definitely a spoiler if you've not read it, but the cute moment of where Hollander, like Shane Hollander, calls Rozanoff after his dad passed, and Rozanoff, obviously Russian, doesn't talk much about his feelings, blah blah blah, and Shane's just like, we'll say it in Russian because I won't understand you. Like, there's so many cute things, and we're starting to touch a bit more now on mental health and the secrecy of being gay and how that affects you. Well, not you, but the characters in this case. And I think it's just so well written, and it's really easy and fast paced to read. I have about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours of reading left, so I'm gonna get on with that, and I'll probably get back to you probably when I've finished the book and hopefully found the series. I was planning on finishing Heated Rivalry yesterday, but I got into watching Blacklist with my parents downstairs in the evening. So I have about 10 or 15% left in the book, which I'm going to finish now. I've been searching and searching and searching for Heated Rivalry on a streaming platform. I've looked with a VPN. I can't find it, and it's making me really sad, so you might not get to see my reaction to the series on this, but if you follow any of my other socials, I'll probably post about it when I manage to find it somewhere and do reactions through that. But I'm excited to finish the book. I know I want to read more of this series because I'm loving it, but I need to figure out, obviously depending on how this ends, whether I feel like book one's about different people, because this one started with Shane and Ilya. I really don't know how to pronounce his name. But it started with Hollander and Rozanoff. And I just love a good hockey romance. Sorry, Lola wants to be under the blanket. I love a good hockey romance because I love watching hockey, and I watch NFL, I watch NHL. I used to watch the college stuff, but it's now harder to find. And I just really enjoy it. So having the elements where they actually talk about hockey and injuries and stuff like that, I really enjoy because I see it throughout a season. But it's also fun to have all the romance and stuff happening. This is the first romance I think I'm reading possibly ever, let alone hockey romance, and I'm really enjoying it. But I need to figure out how this one finishes as to if book 3 is a part 2 to this one, or it's just like, I assume, the first one where it's kind of a standalone. I'm not 100% sure. I do know I want to read the rest of this series, and I'm super excited to do so. I'm nervous to see where it ends though, so I better get to reading because I have like not that much left. So I just finished Heated Rivalry. I can't even, I loved it. I think you sort of went on this whole journey with me because I said in the beginning that I wasn't sure how I was feeling about it because I was struggling to see the storyline other than just spice and smart. But the more you got into reading it, the more storyline you got, and I want to say that the last half of the book, or the last 30 to 40% at least, was mainly storyline, and it really delved into a lot of topics. I love them. I think they are just so sweet and they work really well, and I love the fact that you got a whole extra like chapter of something that was mentioned previously at the end of the book, like a bonus thing of something that happens. The thing is, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give too many spoilers, but then I feel like I've already given certain spoilers in a video, but I'm trying to not give too many spoilers because I know there's possibly quite a few people that might not have read this, and that was me like 48 hours ago probably. Not read this, didn't know what to think of it. I would really love to give it a 5-star, but I feel like because I wasn't hooked in the beginning and it really did take a little bit for me to be fully invested in the story, it can't quite be that, so I'm thinking like a 4.5, 4.75 ish, because once I got into the actual story, I was really in the story and I love them and I think they're so sweet. And Rachel Reed's writing is, I don't want to say simple because I feel like that's almost an insult, and it's not that it's simple, it's that it's very fast paced and very like easy to read. There's not moments you'll get stuck or tripped up on something, other than the slight Russian words here and there that I have to be like, I don't know what that is. But I also love how I could read the Russian accent through the actual book. Like, I heard it in my head, and there's this one specific scene that this is like a spoiler. I think it's Shane says to Rozanov, like, I love you, or how do you say that in Russian? And so Rozanov says it, and Shane tries to repeat it, and it's written out as if someone were to be attempting to say a Russian word or a word in a different language, and they kind of just butcher it. I thought that was so funny, and the fact I heard it in my head, because I think as someone who speaks more than one language, I also found it funny because it's like if I'm speaking English and I say a Spanish word with my English accent, like that would be how I imagined it written out, which I think is why I loved it so much more. yeah, I'm just so sad I couldn't manage to find the actual series anywhere at this point. Hopefully it becomes available in Spain and I can find it somewhere if not, but I haven't been able to find it yet and it's quite upsetting. But I am gonna go read probably, I think, well, I know I'm not going to be reading this series right from the get-go. I feel like, I'm not 100% sure. I would love to because I loved this book and I don't know whether to continue with book 3 or to go on to book 1, but there's also a few other books that towards the end of 2025 I kind of soft DNF'd because I just hit reading slump. So I'm going to do my best to read those, but that video I'm going to start filming once I finish this one. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Please remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get updated for whenever I post new videos. If you have not read Heated Rivalry because you were a bit on the fence, I do recommend it very much. But just bear in mind that this is from a person who tends to love sports romances, quite a few YA books, and I don't know, like, just read it. Just read it. And if any of you happen to know where I can watch Heated Rivalry in Spain, please let me know because I so want to watch the series after reading this. But with that all being said, I will see you all hopefully in the next video. Bye!